Alright, what's up guys? I'm the AckAttack Kyle, and here with me is Inuzuna of Lumbee Gaming.
I am here.
And today we are going to be doing Pokemon Region Idea number 2, which is known as Egypt. So if you guys...
That's what we're doing? That's why you put a back on my head, I'd been through me in a fan to talk about this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm glad we established that.
I mean, you could have taken me out to dinner first before the kidnapping, but let's get into this.
Alright, I mean, that's not really what I do. I usually just go with the kidnapping part. But, yeah, I could have. But, yeah, if you guys are enjoying this series, please leave the like down below for us, because that is always appreciated. Also, if you like Emu's dog barking, please leave a like, because I think you guys can hear that.
If you could hear it, they hear it.
That's true. Alright, so the first thing that we have down is that there would only be one region, as Egypt is small, as you guys can see. It's, yeah, it's pretty small. If we go with an ancient civilization, there would be about 5 or more pyramids scattered around for the legendary mons that we got. The Elite Four would be in the Valley of Kings, which I don't think is in this picture, but there was a picture with the Valley of Kings, so I'm really sad that I couldn't actually get it to work. And we have named the Egypt Kairos. Kairos. Kairos.
So, King is where pharaohs are put to rest, so it seems like a good place to put the Elite Four, because hey, here's where the strongest trainers are awaiting you, and where you will be remembered in history if you win. And as for the Kairos for the region, well, one of the most famous cities of Egypt is Cairo.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, so, what's a Pokemon region without Pokemon? And we've got 3 of them here for you. So, we've got ourselves the starter Pokemon. One you must choose from at the beginning of this region. Now, we went with a camel for the grass type because, camels wander in the desert.
I like camels.
Makes sense. Fire type, we went with a snake, Snakes are very prevalent in Egypt as Hollywood and tourists because pyramids aligned with them. And for the water starter, this one's going to take a little bit of explanation, but we went with a Capricorn, aka a goatfish, aka a goat with a fishtail, because there is one lore for the creation of the Capricorn where Pan was being chased by another being, and he jumped into the Nile River to run away, and he only half turned into a fish. So, it's a little bit of mythology into these starters.
Mythology. What a great thing. Anyways, do you have anything to add, like, other typings that we would put on them?
For the final forms, I can see the camel being a grass ground type, kind of like Torterra, but maybe a little bit faster and not as bulky.
Yeah.
For the fire type, fire poison would be the obvious answer because it's a snake. I actually wouldn't mind seeing a fire steel for the snake starter.
Okay.
Probably pure water, maybe water rock.
My thought process is ground, poison, normal, respectively.
Alright.
Alright, so number 3, for the villain team we have, they would want to conquer the pyramids to gain control of the region, and their leader was an ancient conqueror. With the ancient conqueror, it would be like, I guess, it would be somebody kind of like the AZ experiment, I guess, except this guy is evil. And, yeah. Anything else to add?
No, not really. Couldn't really think of anything really cool for the evil team to do, so we just went with the basic one. But
Yeah.
speaking of basic, we decided that this region would follow the regular 8 gems plus Elite Four champion. We had a little bit of debate about the Elite Four, but we figured Dark Ground Normal Fairy would be good types for the Elite Four to use. Lock type, and he's probably gonna have some Pokemon that is jewel encrusted, maybe made out of gold, maybe limestone, because bears are buried with their jewelry, and limestone is what almost everything in Egypt is made out of in ancient times. I could also see the champion using ghost types because, a champion using Pythagoras in Egypt sounds too quick.
Yeah. Alright. So for number 5, we both kind of came to an agreement on the new Pokemon count, which was about 70 to 80 Mons.
Really just a bit of what system this game will come out on.
Yeah.
Alright, now here comes the fun part. Legendary Pokemon. And unlike last time, Act didn't try to give us 12 of these things.
Hey, fuck you.
Do a legendary base for the Sphinx because the Sphinx are very Egypt. Act saw it as a fighting psychic type. I saw it as a psychic rock type.
Fighting psychic, fight people, and then also with because so it eats people, but it's also very wise. So it tries to fight people, but yet it also tries to trick them with riddles.
The reason why I went with psychic rock is due to the fact that Sphinxes are a symbol of wisdom, and they're made out of limestone, so psychic rock.
Yeah.
Then we went with the God of Dead Anubis for the next legendary Pokemon, and I was thinking very dark because this is a being that judges your soul to find out if you go to the good place or the bad place after death. And Act saw it as a fairy ghost type.
Because of all of that, but death. Because death and ghost.
And, because Anubis had a jackal head, this legendary would be based off of a jackal.
Oh yeah.
Then we went with the god Horus, who is falcon based. And we both agreed flying psychic because, well, he's the god of the skies, and the Eye of Rajat is, I'm pretty sure, uses a symbol of wisdom or the Eye of Truth.
Oh yeah.
Then we had to, it's Egypt. It's not fair if we don't bring in Ra or Amon-Ra, the sun god, and we just went with a fire dirt type because Ra also had control of the underworld, and to make Ack happy, we gave it Levitate.
Yay!
I
like levitate. I like levitating things.
Okay. Then we went with the goddess Isis. The terrorist group, the goddess Isis of Egypt, it came first.
You know what we should have just said? We should have just said cat god.
Well, we did some research and found out that Isis is not the cat god.
Yeah, it is. That's what we came up with.
Well, no, we did research, and Isis does not look like a cat in Egyptian mythology. With these things to act.
Wait, did I seriously not change that when we did that?
And we went with a psychic
I'm an
fairy
idiot.
type because Isis was a goddess of wisdom and very motherly, so that is like typings that fit. And because she was depicted with wings, Ack also gave this one Levitate.
Yay!
Then we had Bastet, the actual god space that has a cat head, and we went with normal fighting. I don't really remember why we went with normal fighting, but that's
For
the
what?
types we chose.
Oh, okay. So for the normal type, it's a cat and cat goddess, and also for the fighting type, it's because it's protective.
Right, that was the goddess of protection. And then, what's Egypt without a few plagues? So we decided to make a locust legendary that is bug ghost because it's a locust, and ghost because it's a plague. It is something that y'all, powerful man above, was like, hey, I don't like what we're doing, have some bugs.
You know, that was, this one, I can take credit for because I really want, like, Locust, I really have always wanted a Locust mon, and I think it'd be really cool. And we went with Bug Ghost because why not? Bam.
But yeah, speaking of the legendaries, I think you have a next point to cover.
You do, but can you take it for me? Because I actually have to, because I want to do the next one, because I actually have something to add, because I totally fucking forgot about this.
Right, so, looks like I'll be taking point 7 as well, where we decided the box art legendaries, and we went with the Sphinx and Anubis as the title legendaries, and if there's a third game, we'll just the third one in the trio being Ra. Now, I could have also seen this being Horus, Anubis, and Ra, but Sphinx works too because it is a big part of what we learned about Egypt from our cartoons and schools.
Yeah, cartoons in school, because knowledge is power. Anyways, for the 8th point, we said megas and regional forms can vary, and if we can think of any in the future, we will come back to the idea. So, essentially, this may be another video to cover, but, I totally forgot about this, Inu. What is one mon that is based off of the mummy?
I mean, there's Aggregates.
Yes! So what would fit in this generation?
Pythagoras Evolution.
Mega Evolution, Inu. We have a Mega Evolved Pythagoras outside of the coffin.
Oh man, no. Normal evolution. Forget Mega Evolution.
Wow, Inu. Shitting on my dreams. Anyways, with Inu shitting on my dreams, we would have Mega Pythagoras. I still think it would keep the Ghost Ground type. Right? That's what it is?
It's pure Ghost.
Oh. Then it would just be pure Ghost still. I think that it would make sense. Or it would be Ghost fighting because now it can walk.
Or Ghost Dark because it's an angry pharaoh that has risen to get revenge.
True that.
And before he made the Locust legendary, I mentioned to Act maybe a regional variant of the Yanma line where they are based on the Locust.
You did.
And I was thinking that mine would just be pure bug because you don't really need to do anything else.
Yay, Locust. Anyways, so that will take us to the end of the video. So you want to know what the China, how long the China video is?
Probably twice as long as this.
It was 41 minutes. You want to know how long this one is?
12.
Yep, just about. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. Check out Inuzuna of Lumbee Gaming, who is in the description below, and also comment down below what you guys want to see next from us. So if you guys have enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.
Wait, back before you cut it.
Yeah.
I just want to say, my vote is on Greece.
Alright, Inuzuna's vote is on Greece. So if you guys agree with Inu, just say I agree with Inu. So yeah. Peace.
Goodbye.